What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's dive into Monday Night Raw from April the 29th, 2024. Night 2 of the draft. I hate the draft. The draft has sucked for years. For years. Not good, not good. This show was definitely middle of the road. So, Becky Lynch comes out. She gets on the mic. She says she's the new women's world champion 6 years later, and she's still trying to, and she still is saying the same damn thing. So she mentions that it's taken her 2 years to get back to holding a world championship. And then she says she wants to fight the best. So Liv Morgan comes out. She jaw jacks with Becky Lynch for a small bit. Liv Morgan says that this is the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. They both know that the end game is always going to be Liv Morgan, and then Liv Morgan won't stop until she has everything she wants. Becky Lynch then pokes fun at Liv Morgan, saying that if it wasn't for then no. Becky says Liv Morgan is right, and that she wouldn't be holding the title if it wasn't if it wasn't for what Liv did to Rhea. So then Nia Jax comes out, gets on the mic for whatever reason, and she talks shit. And then Liv Morgan and Nia Jax, they have a little fight. Who gives a damn? Fuck this shit. Excuse me, sorry. First round of the draft picks, they were done by Stephanie McMahon. Nothing really changed. Damage Control went to Raw. KO's gonna stay on SmackDown. Imperium's gonna stay on Raw. Jade Cargill's still gonna stay on SmackDown. Who cares? Moving on from this shit. Gunther, he defeated Xavier Woods via the STF. So towards the end of the match, Gunther got Xavier in a half crab, and Xavier was about to tap out. So Kofi gets the towel. He grabs the towel. He's about to throw it into the ring. Xavier Woods says, "No, I can do it." And then Xavier's there to make a comeback. But then he succumbs to the STF, which is great. Gunther kicks ass. Fuck the New Day. I'll say it again. Fuck the New Day. Can't stand them. Not at all. Cannot stand them. Moving on. Kathy Kelly, she is backstage with Jey Uso. She asked if there's any pressure for being the first round draft pick to Monday Night Raw. Jay says you can put all the pressure on him at Backlash. Damien Priest will catch a yeet down. Then she asks about Logan Paul. And then Jay says they're glad that they signed a Paul brother. He wishes it was one with the winning record. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Moving on. So, Logan Paul and I Show Speed, they come out. They introduce the draft picks. And also Patrick Mahomes was with them as well. So he got a massive pop because they were in Kansas City, so why not? So basically, Lashley and company, they're going to stay on SmackDown. Braun Strowman is going to return to Raw, and Tiffany Stratton is going to stay on SmackDown. Okay, cool. So then, basically, Logan Paul gets on the mic. He starts talking shit about Jey Uso and everything else, and how Jey needs help. He's still alone, and nobody likes Jey Uso and everything else. So then Finn Balor and JD McDonough, they come down. They jump Jey Uso for a second. Braun Strowman makes his return. He takes out JD McDonough. Actually, no. Logan Paul, he gets the Super Bowl rings, puts them on his hand, his fingers. He attempts to punch Jey Uso. Jey Uso dodges out the way, and then Logan Paul decks JD McDonough, which was, kind of funny. So they're going to do some more beatdown until Braun Strowman showed up, made his return, and the heels backed away. And then Braun Strowman stared down Patrick Mahomes and a couple of his other buddies that are with him. So that's fine. That's fine. And then Braun Strowman, he also chokeslammed JD McDonough. Okay, cool. Cool shit. Moving on. So Chad Gable, he tried to talk to R-Truth. He tried to basically butter him up a little bit. He talked to him about something. I don't know what it was. And then R-Truth did a bunch of comedy shit, mentioning Patrick Mahomes and all that and everything else, and how they could get drafted to the NFL and everything. And then Chad Gable says that R-Truth was a great negotiator. And then out of nowhere, Chad Gable eats a big boot from Sami Zayn. So, which is cool. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Really good shit. Moving on from that. So, Kathy Kelly, she's backstage with Booker T. They talk about the draft and everything else, and they talk about how CM Punk was big for Raw because he got drafted before Drew McIntyre did. Then McIntyre heard it, and McIntyre says that he injured Punk and he won the world title at WrestleMania. Booker T mentions that CM Punk cost McIntyre that same title at WrestleMania. So McIntyre can't believe how Booker T's changed. McIntyre knows that he was there with Booker T when CM Punk left, and he knows how he feels. McIntyre's not happy that Booker T changed, and he walks off. Okay, that's fine. Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed for the Intercontinental Championship. Chad Gable gets involved. He German suplexes Sami Zayn. Post-match, Bronson Reed beats the shit out of Chad Gable and Sami Zayn, presumably setting up a triple threat at Backlash. Yawn. I don't give a fuck about triple threat matches because they suck. I hate triple threat matches. Moving on. So, Legado del Fantasma, they are on SmackDown. Their feud is officially over with the LWO, who are now drafted to Monday Night Raw. And then Drew McIntyre, he gets announced. He's still going to stay on Raw, and Nakamura's going to SmackDown. Okay, cool. That's fine, I guess. So Drew McIntyre, he comes out, he gets on the mic. He was upset that CM Punk got drafted before he did. McIntyre says that Punk is the first thing from anti-establishment. He's a corporate ass kisser. CM Punk did accomplish something. He hurt Drew McIntyre when he attacked him from behind at WrestleMania. And then Punk fractured Drew McIntyre's elbow. Unlike CM Punk, who was staying at home and collecting a paycheck, he tapes it up and gets on with it. So CM Punk comes out. He's in a luxury box, which is great. He got a good pop. He says, he's right here, you little bitch. And McIntyre's pissed off. He's irate. He heads backstage, and then Ron Simmons says, damn. So that's a pretty good little segment. I enjoyed that. Moving on. So Maxine Dupree, she's backstage with Otis and Akira Tozawa. So Chad Gable walks in. He's pissed off. So Maxine Dupree says she eliminated two people in the Battle Royal and has someone in him. Chad Gable asked her to see her belt before saying he doesn't celebrate mediocrity. Otis and Akira Tozawa better shape up and win him a championship. Chad Gable doesn't want to see Akira Tozawa dancing. And then Chad Gable storms off. And then Ivy Nile comes into play. And she helps out Alpha Academy. So she pulls away Maxine Dupree. Okay, that's cool. Chad Gable's scolding Akira Tozawa and Otis was great. Loved it. Moving on. So, Kathy Kelly, she's backstage with Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker says that Adam Pearce knows that he's the best possible pick for Raw. He's ready to take this place over. Sheamus interrupts him He says he's a big fan. Sheamus says Braun Breaker reminds him of a younger, hungry Sheamus. Having banger after banger after banger. And then Drew McIntyre just brushes past him. Okay, that's fine. Candice LeRae defeated Maxine Dupree. Who gives a shit? So she wins via the Wicked Stepmother. Okay, not really all that important. Moving on. So Kathy Kelly has a backstage interview with the LWO. She asks Rey Mysterio about Carlito's betrayal. Rey says he has mixed emotions, but they're happy they're on Raw. Rey says he has unfinished business with Carlito. So Dirty Dom comes in he comes into play. Dirty Dom calls his father a geezer and reminds him that Judgment Day runs Raw. Rey says Judgment Day hasn't been drafted yet. And Rey calls Dom Dirty Sanchez, which is kind of funny. Dom says he's lucky that he's not cleared. Dom's dealing with an arm injury. All right, cool. Moving on from that. So, Drew McIntyre, he comes out. Actually, no. CM Punk comes out. Because Drew McIntyre's in the skybox pacing around pissed off. In the luxury box. So CM Punk gets on the mic. He says he didn't have a bunch of time. He's going to try to do this promo in 5 minutes and 46 seconds. So CM Punk sits down. He says he normally asks if he has McIntyre's attention now. But he's had McIntyre's attention for some time. McIntyre's like an ex-girlfriend he can't get rid of. If Punk hurts Drew McIntyre's elbow good, McIntyre prayed to hurt CM Punk. Punk did that to him. Punk thought that he hurt the elbow while tweeting. That's why he's drafted higher than McIntyre. CM Punk's not out for revenge. McIntyre's giving him a purpose. So CM Punk says the reason he was drafted before McIntyre was because he's the best in the world, in the ring, on the microphone, and on commentary. Losers hope things happen. Losers pray for things to happen. Winners make it happen. When he's cleared and at 100%, he'll make Drew McIntyre's life a living hell. Good promo right there. Good promo. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Good stuff there. Very good stuff. Moving on. So, Ilya Dragunov, he is officially now with Monday Night Raw. He got drafted, so he'll be heading to Monday Night Raw. So the Judgment Day, they're staying on Raw. Naomi is gonna go to stay with SmackDown, and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, they're moving to SmackDown. Okay, cool. That's fine. Dragunov being on Raw is great. I think he's gonna be a major success. He's gonna kick a lot of ass on Raw. I could easily see him being the Intercontinental Champion by the summertime. They might even do that by maybe SummerSlam. Or if not SummerSlam, they're damn sure going to do it at Bash in Berlin in late August. So, Ilya is going to be phenomenal on the main roster. He's going to kick major ass. Moving on. So, Liv Morgan defeated Nia Jax with the help of Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. They got involved. This allowed for Liv to hit the Oblivion. Alright, cool. Not really all that important. Moving on. So, Kathy Kelly's backstage with Booker T. She asks who's next. Is it Trick Williams? Roxanne Perez? Booker T's happy about Ilya Dragunov. So, Kathy Kelly sees Adam Pearce. Pearce says, the picks you didn't stick with you. My bad. Adam Pearce says the picks you don't make stick with you, and he celebrates Chelsea Green's departure. Adam Pearce says he has more picks to make, so that's fine, I guess. And then round 5, Lyra Valkyria got caught up, and which was great. And Blair Davenport also got caught up. So Lyra is going to Raw, which is great. I'm glad she's going to Raw. I'm proud of Lyra, and she should be fine on the show. She should be fine on Monday Night Raw for sure. If Triple H really uses her right, but only time will fucking tell. R-Truth, the Awesome Truth, they defeated Akira Tozawa and Otis. They won. So, that's fine. Not really much to say. So, Damien Priest still continues to get pissed off at the Judgment Day. He says he doesn't need them. Damien Priest tells them to focus on the team. JD McDonough, he's sporting a massive bloody welt on his head when he got hit by the Super Bowl rings. So that was pretty good, I guess. Moving on from that, Becky Lynch approaches Liv Morgan backstage and Becky Lynch approaches Liv Morgan backstage and congratulates her on her win. Becky Lynch says she's got a title shot. Liv Morgan nods and walks off. And then Damage Control stares down Becky Lynch. Okay, cool, that's fine. Blair Davenport, she's going to SmackDown, which is fine. So she was the final draft pick for SmackDown when it comes for the women. The final testament, they're going to go to Raw. Tommaso Ciampa, Drake Gargano are going to go to SmackDown, and Bronson Reed's going to stay on Raw. And then Blair, she got called up to SmackDown, which is great. Hopefully, this will be fine for her. Hopefully, Triple H can do something with Blair Davenport. I like her, so yeah. Main event, 6-man tag. Who gives a fuck? Jey Uso, Ricochet, and Andrade versus the Judgment Day. Damien Priest, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. None of this really even matters. Jey Uso got the win. Who gives a damn? Who really cares? It's not that important. Jey Uso wins. Post-match, Jey Uso stared down Damien Priest, and that was it. That's all that happened. Not that important. The draft was a waste of time, basically. I'm excited for the NXT call-ups. I'm excited for Ilya. I'm excited for Blair, and I'm excited for Lyra. And I think all three of those people will be successful on the roster, especially Ilya. Blair should be fine. She should be fine. Lyra, same thing. They're both good hands, basically. They're both good hands. But that's all that really happened on Raw. Not really all that important. Backlash is just basically just another B pay-per-view. But it is what it is. But Raw was kind of weak. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.